Hey, you all. Welcome back to Just Sharing with Nai. I hope you all have been doing well. And, I'm going to kind of switch it up on you guys a little bit. And I want to talk about friends. In the midst of everything that I think I've shared with you all, there have been people that have helped me get through it all, and those are my friends, right? My circle, my network, my girls, my besties. Um, I'm not gonna call any out by name because they know who they are. They know what they've done in my life. But when I decided, and I was like, what's my next video gonna be about? Right? What am I gonna talk about? And they popped into my head, but also it made me think about something my mother told me. I don't know, probably in elementary or middle school, maybe. In that you're gonna be able to count the number of best friends on one hand. And for a while there, I was like, what's she talking about? Like, I mean, that only gives you five on one hand. And I definitely, if you were to ask my parents, I was that person that wanted to have everybody as friends, wanted to please everybody. I did everything for everybody. And probably, as some may say, sad to say, but it's a reality, and we all have our different realities, right? In our life as we grow up, that it didn't hit me until probably like grad school, maybe. So well into what, late 20s, 30s, that I looked at friendship a little bit differently. And I have no one else told me this. This was Naya's own thing. I categorize my friends, right? I would call my besties. Yeah, they were my besties. This was my ace spoon coon, ride or die, loan money, not expecting to get it back right away type of thing. Like, I know it's out there. If you get it, girl, it's cool. If not, this is because I got your back because I know you'll have my back type of thing. Then I do have, my girlfriends, my friends, and not to say that I wouldn't loan them money. It may not be as much per se, but they're not the first ones that I call in time of need. Um, they're not always the first ones that I'm like, let's take a trip, let's do this, blah blah. And someone may feel like after hearing this, like, oh dang, those your second, your B class. It's not like that. It's just our relationships are different. We don't talk every single day, every week, and it's okay. We have fun when we're together. We connect, we talk about, we reminisce, we share things in our lives, but we're not 24/7 in each other's lives. Like my besties, I probably talk to them pretty frequently and some even more than others, but yeah, I talk to them and I definitely will hear from them once a week, right? For sure, once a week, we'll say that. And then, you have your acquaintances, and those might be just straight, yeah, we're friends. I know the person, we went to school together. We were in this, or we are in this organization together. They're acquaintances. When we're at those functions, those things that we share in common, yeah, we cool. No beef, like they're the girl I know. I'm not gonna turn my head like I don't know who she is. It's not like that. But those conversations may definitely be less, right? They are centered around something, whether it be church, organization, school, like I said, things like that. But I have to say, after sharing you all this last year of 2022, and with me coming up on the 1 year angelversary for my Golden Diva, my besties have continued to have my back and support me and lift me up through these surgeries with this arm. And by the way, the cast is off. I just got this little compression sleeve on because the cast is off. I'm itching, got skin peeling, all that nasty stuff, a little bit of swelling. So I'm just trying to calm that down. But they have been there for me, not just in words of encouragement, but the bigger thing for me, right? This is just Nine. Just sharing what's been big for me has been their prayers. I mean, the other day, I kid you not, it was me remembering that a year ago, that was the last day that I talked to my mother. Well, sorry that I got to see her because she didn't want to talk. So we video chat and I'm talking to her, but she nodding her head like she didn't want to have anything to do with me right then. Until I said, "Well, I love you, Mom. I love you so much," and she nodded. And that whole day just replayed in my head. And I was texting one of my besties, and then I just stopped and called her, and I couldn't even get words out. Just bawling, like it literally felt like a year ago when she passed, how I felt. And the first thing she did was start to pray. And even though I'm in this, place by myself right now, I didn't have my family or my girlfriends like right there with me. I felt the comfort and the love. And that's why I call them my besties. I call them my sisters because even though we have distance, I still feel their presence, right? Like it's, a check on you whenever you need to call, no matter what time or day or night. If I come into town or they come into town and it's like right away, we've seen each other, we doing something. It's not, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't catch up with you. No, we finding a way, even if it wasn't a part of the plan to do something together, we find a way to see each other. And it made me think and smile to remember my mom and her best friend, and that they've known each other. I think she said since high school. My mom passed at 75, so what? Since I'm gonna say maybe age 16, that's a long time. A long time. What a blessing, right? Like, and some of my besties, we've known each other since high school, so I pray we make it like that. My besties we've met in college, I pray we make it like that. And then some, post college and professional life, and I pray it feels like we've known each other since high school. But it made me smile to know and to truly understand, right, what my mom said, in that you're gonna count the number of best friends on one hand. And this one, like, even though yes she has two sisters, that is also her sister, right? Like, went through every aspect of life with her: marriage, children, promotions, moving, surgeries, one, whether it be loss of a spouse, loss of a loved one, parent, whatever the case may be, like right there. And moving forward, since mom has gone on to heaven, her best friend has been even more, right? Like, she always checked on me. Her sweet pea is what she always calls me. Still checks on me. Like, I think I shared, she was right there with me after the first surgery. She's checked on me after the second surgery. She's constantly just there for me in the absence of mom, as well as my mom's sisters are. They have definitely been my rock. But I didn't want to have a long video today, but it was more just wanted to share about the benefits that you get from having true friendships in your life, but also knowing what real friendships look like, right? Because one-sided friendships are not fun. And I know it was hard for me to step away from people that I was pouring more into them than they were pouring into me. And so I just have to love them from afar. I pray that all is well with them in their life, but where they are and whatever they're going through and where I am, we're not matching up. The planes are crisscrossing each other. So, and this speaks to any relationship, right? If you think about it, you don't want to be in a relationship in which you are always the one reaching out. You are always the one, whether it's calling, texting, what we gonna do, you want to meet up here, blah blah blah, and you don't get that back. It takes 2 seconds, kid you not, to send a text to check on somebody. If one person is a talker and the other's not, you find out what form of communication works, but also that person needs to be willing to meet you at your form of communication, which might be talking, but you also meet them at theirs, which might be texting, right? So it's a give and take. It's yeah, I just want to say, you don't want it, like I said, I hate to repeat it, but you don't want it to be one-sided. You don't want to feel like you're being used. That you can be there and support them through whatever they have going on, but when you have stuff going on, You don't hear nothing from them. They just like silence. So, um, having and recognizing true friendship, those people that are there for you, that you are there for them, you truly call them family. It is such a blessing, and I can only hope that those will continue to grow. And you recognize in friendship, so because it's a relationship, right? There are going to be some little ups and downs, but the two people have to decide, are we going to make it through this little struggle path and learn from it and grow together and our friendship being stronger than ever? Or is that going to be the point where it's like, you know what? I love you. Hugs. You take care of yourself because I got to take care of myself. And that happens. It's a part of life, right? Not every friendship is meant to be a part of every season of your life. But kind of, I say, listen to my golden diva. You gonna get up into them 40s and 50s, and you gonna realize when you was calling, all 10, 15 girls, your girlfriends, your best friends, you ready to take trips with all them. By the time you hit that 40s, you be like, yeah, I'm good with like one or two of y'all. I ain't got to have the whole group. Trust me, you do not have to have the whole group. I love traveling with just like one or two of my girlfriends. Like that's because we mesh well. We know what we want to do. But when you get like multiples, whoo, baby, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. But it's a learning experience. So, go out, do it, try and see how it works out. And you're going to be like, yeah, I don't want to do this. I just want to kick it with you, and that's it. So anyway, I love, love, love the Golden Girls. That's my TV show. All of us know that. Well, I should say all. Majority of us know that theme song. It is like, it's the truth. And at times, you just want to tell that other person, thank you for being my friend. I love you. Thank you for having my back. I put out, on social media and said, don't let Valentine's Day be the only day that you tell somebody you love them. Like, if you can't tell your friend, girl, I love you, I miss you, I care for you, I'm praying for you, that's what you want to hear. And you should be hearing that back as well at some point in that relationship. So, as I get ready to draw this one to a close, because the little fur baby is up, which I thought he was asleep, and he back there making all that noise. I don't know if you hear it. We got to go out with the Golden Girls. We got to. It's just right. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. The card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. So, with that, and now that fur baby is right up here next to me, but I can't pick him up right now because he's 40 pounds, but maybe he'll be on the next video. And I want to say peace out to y'all. Y'all have a good one. Take care, stay blessed, and that's it for Just Sharing with Nina today. I'm out.